If you haven't read Outlander, you need to read Outlander. And if you haven't, I put the book away. I should have just left it out. My Julie McQueen Ripples in Time series. Please go check out all those videos. There's 6 or 7. I'm in a little bit of a book rut, and I just wanted something. I'm tired of looking and looking and looking and looking and looking and looking and not finding anything. Spending hours upon hours searching for books, and then finding them not available, for whatever reason, they're not what I thought they were. So anyway, I was looking for a quick read, and I found this small series. I don't know if she's going to expand it. I have no idea what the author's plans are. But right now, I think it's 3 or 4 books. I think that's it. So this is book 2. We did book 1 the other day, so please go check out this video. So this book starts with the characters. She takes the secondary characters from the first book and makes them the primary characters in this book. So you have to read the first book and get familiar with the characters and get familiar with Nicholas's situation. Nicholas is your lead guy in this book, and he's tormented by the fact that his parents eloped because his mother thought she was in love, but she was being duped by his father. So, because she was duped and eloped, and the marriage was not a happy marriage, in her brain, she's shunned by the ton. So Nicholas feels her shunning. She doesn't go out in society at all. She stays home in her little, and it's like this. And Nicholas is so frustrating. And you're not told the real reason till the end of the book. But the big excuse is Nicholas is in love with Catherine. Massively head over heels in love with Catherine. But he won't tell her, because her parents won't give him permission to court her. So he won't tell her. And there was an incident years ago in the past, and it bothered me that the chapters were like, chapter 1, this is not real what happened, but just hypothetically. Chapter 1 was 1815, and then chapter 2 was 1811, and because she had to explain what happened in the past, and it was a little much, but I got through it. So, we're explaining that Nicholas refuses to offer from Catherine because her parents won't let him, and she does not know his feelings because his parent won't let him tell her, and he refuses to tell her at any point in the time when he gets a chance to tell her. Then we're fed this information about the past, about he was walking or something, and they had a situation in the garden, and the mother uses that excuse forever. That's her big excuse. That's not the real reason. The real reason isn't revealed to the end of the book. So, Nicholas is also mourning the fact that his friend Luke has passed away, supposedly. What he doesn't know is that Nicholas and Maggie from the last book are in the future. They're living in 2023. Happily. They're getting engaged. They're getting married. I've been sick the past couple of days. Excuse me. So, I wrote all these notes. Let's see if I can get through them. The future with the Marquess of Time, Pearl Book 2, is with Nicholas once again trying to court Miss Garrick and her mother refusing to. Later on, Nicholas talks to his own mother, and they talk about Luke, the former Duke, taking his own life, so supposedly they think so. Oh, he really didn't do that. He went to the future to be with Maggie. Then his mother tells him that she heard a rumor from Lady Alger saying that Lady Garrick is engaged to Lord Emerson. And he goes to the ball, because his mother goes, why don't you go to the ball and find out what's going on so you can get the indeed. So he goes, and yes, she's definitely engaged to this guy. She's not in love with this guy. She tells Nicholas she's not in love with this guy. But her parents want her to marry this guy. And this guy is just in it for marriage convenience. He's not in it for love. He's not in it for friendship or anything. He just wants a wife, period, at end. And I don't know if she conveys that concurrently to Nicholas, or if Nicholas understands that, or he's living behind this thing with his mother, and it's just irritating as all hell. This thing with Nicholas drives me crazy. I was just over it. So then we're back in 1815, and Catherine is determined to get those pearls. She believes Maggie's story when Maggie tells her. It turns out Mrs. Beale, the housekeeper, Luke's housekeeper, who is now Edwin's housekeeper. Edwin is Luke's brother. she also knows, and she's also trying to pay matchmaker. So she locks Nicholas and Miss Garrett in a room. They have this conversation, blah, 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 blah. They get the pearls. They travel to the forwards. They run into Luke and Maggie. They have a couple days with them. They come back in time, and they talk about her proposal of Emerson, and see, they spend too much time in the restaurant. And some of the chapters, like I said, really drive me bonkers, because it's like we're not given a translution of time. We're not told that, oh, we touch the pearls to go this. We're not told any, and it's just, it takes a minute, and you just have to like, what, go back and read that chapter. Were we told something? No, I missed that part. So I went through the thing with the housekeeper and the society stuff, and chapter 25, Mr. Emerson makes it very clear that he wants a marriage of convenience. And she ends up talking to George, her brother, and George, her brother, is all in favor of her marrying Nicholas. But there's the situation again. And it just drives me absolutely bonkers with this Nicholas thing. Get off of it, Nicholas. Marry the woman of your goddamn dreams, or get off of it. Just stop. The girls loves you. I would rather have a marriage of love. So go live in the country. Stop worrying about society so much, Nicholas. You could have stayed in 2023. Society doesn't give a F. But, like I said, these couple of chapters here mess with my brain. And then Nicholas gets tortured because some of the bad guys from the first book show up in the second book, and they torture him. And I'm like, well, tell him, don't lie. But he tells them the truth. They get the pearls, and you gotta kind of read it for yourself. But the stubbornness of Nicholas to confirm his love or tell Catherine of his love just drives me absolutely bonkers. So I said Catherine knows about the pearls, and Nicholas lives in fear with his mom. I said all that before. Just going through my notes here. But you really need to just make up your own mind what you're gonna do. I didn't follow my notes very well, but that's basically the time travel thing. I liked it back and forth. I wish the fluidity worked a little bit better for me. If you have not read Julie McQuimmon's, please go check out my videos on her. The 6th or 7th book was Ripple in Time, so that's how you can pull them up. That's how I remember. I've got the book over here somewhere. That series was fantastic, and I couldn't gush over it more. This series is it's leaving me quite, but I like it because we're doing the back in time thing. I just wish the back in time thing was a little more. Oh, look, we're going back in time now. We're doing the time jump. I wish we were told a little better. And I know it was a plot line and all, but this thing with Nicholas and his stuff with his mother, it was all in his head and his mother's head. And she tried to talk to him, and Edwin tried to talk to him, and George tried to talk to him, and Luke tried to talk to him, and he was just so like this. Fine, Nicholas, leave. Let her go marry some guy that she doesn't love, who doesn't love her. Her marriage will be horrible. Just so you can go wallow in your own self-pity. Go on, Nicholas. Just go. Just go over to the cabin in the woods and wallow in your own self-pity your whole fucking life. Sorry, I didn't mean to curse. I was just that frustrated with Nicholas. I really was. I was like so over it. I was like, Nicholas, look. You either grow a pair and get the guts up and do this, or you're going to make your life miserable, and you're going to make her life miserable by not telling the truth here. And, me and relationship angst. I hate relationship angst. Those Emily Henry good books are really good. if they had a little mystery to them, if they were looking for, they didn't have to be a murder mystery, looking for a lost manuscript or a puzzle or something would make them so much better. But I got 11 chapters into that Emily Henry book and I was just like, ugh. And when you see the video on back to school situation, I will explain what happened with me in contemporary romances. It's a trip. But I like Regencies. I'm a Regency person. If you've not seen my Mallory and my we're doing the Sinsters every single Saturday. So check all those videos out. Don't forget Flashback Monday. We're almost coming to the end of those. And If Then Fridays. If you like this author, you maybe like that author. Have a good one.